Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasy Star 2! Last time, we died! But this time, will be different. So I've rearranged my party with the new stuff that we got. Most notably, I gave the color scarf that we picked up last time, give it to Kain, because if I'm fighting enemies who are so fast that I need to use the color scarf to cast Snare to boost all my agility, then it doesn't matter who I give it to, because by the time I actually use it, they'll have already attacked me for the round anyway. So I figured give one to Kain, the other one to Anna, because it's pretty strong armor for her in general, and I'm still going to leave Rolf on the Snow Crown, which reminds me, I do need to give him the Titanomet. But I want to leave the Snow Crown with Rolf there, because he really doesn't have much else better to do. I mean, I could give it to Rudo, who, for some reason, has a lot of agility this time around. But Rudo's more useful because he can handle dealing with just about any kind of enemy, because he ignores defense. So I really want him to stay on the offense there. But yeah, I mean, he has even more agility than Anna. I don't know how that worked out, but okay. Whoa, what's with that weird colored spray? Huh. Well, anyway, let's continue onward. Man, what's going on here with that thing? So, even if I hadn't died last time, I still would have warped out, so that way I can go up here. Now we're going to take a pretty long path around. Let's see, remember this spot here for later with these two statues? Because I'm going to come back there after picking up a chest around the long way around here. But yeah, I'll just come back up there off screen. For now, let's head this way. Can't get to those steps there, but even if I could, I doubt I would want to. Wish I had a cloak of wind on me for these staircases, but I do not. Okay, so we have an illusionist that I tried fighting last time, but it didn't work out too well for me. So this time, he did not bring a glow sword with me. Or with him. For me. So, but anyway, I don't think there's anything too special about them. Might be like some single-targeted magic defense, or magical attack, but nothing that I'm extraordinarily worried about. So, alright, easy enough. Didn't even need to use a Snow Crown for that one. How's Anna doing? You know, I'm going to heal her up. And I probably should be using the Visiphone, like every time I go to a new floor or something. But I didn't. Okay, so we got the second Storm Gear. I think that's the only one we can get. Other one we can get. So I'm going to give that to Rolf, so that way he could potentially have some multi-targeted damage there. Because, well, Rudo and Anna already have that. Okay, so I'll just meet you back at the intersection there, like I was telling you a moment ago. Okay, well, we're basically right back by the statues there, and we got a new enemy, Darkside. And these guys will kill you. Well, any enemy can do that, but well, you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, let's get the Snow Crown going there. And these guys, they're not as dangerous as the Gloswords, but they are pretty tough. So let's go with the color scarf there. I want to get as fast as I can against them. Let's see, yeah, we'll go dual color scarves and go! Okay, not too bad so far, but Kain has a lot of defense with those two shields, so he's really pulling his weight, that's for sure. So anyway, you see, they pretty much all got their turns before we could do anything. That's why we need to use the color scarves there. Okay, so let's keep going with that. Another round of that ought to be good. And how are you doing, Rolf? You're doing pretty good on HP. So let's have you go with the new Storm Gear that we got. Got that. Rudo, why don't we heal up a little bit there and go! Okay, got, yeah, just one person could get their turn before the others. Okay. Not bad. Okay. So I think with one more use of the color scarf, we should be pretty good. Not to mention, Kain kind of needs to heal himself there. So that would be helpful. Okay, so let's see. I got you on the Storm Gear. Rudo, you can get back on the offense. And did I get you on the Aegis there? I thought I did, but I forget. And, okay, let's keep going with that then. So now what I can do, since I'm pretty much, everyone is faster than the three of them, I can basically heal myself after they've dealt damage to me. I don't have to do sort of like a preemptive healing sort of thing anymore. So that's why I really like to use the color scarves there. Okay, so let's heal you up. Rudo, let's keep you on the offense there for now. Anna, you go on the offense, and Kain, let's get back to Storm Gear. We should be pretty good there. So now I don't have to worry about Rolf dying. By the way, just so you know, the color scarves, when they cast Snare, they increase everyone's agility by 10. And from what I've heard, from what some people were saying, the way the game determines turn order, there's like a margin of like 15 or so. Like everyone has their agility score, and then they add a number from like 0 to 15 or something to determine the turn order. But it's random there. So, let's see. Okay, Rolf, you are all healed up. Let's get you back on the Storm Gear then. And I think everyone can just go all out now. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, basically, if you can use a Storm Gear and you still got your turn, or not Storm Gear, Color Scarf, and you still got your turns before all of the enemies did, then you're pretty much guaranteed to get all your turns before they do. But alright, good job. Color Scarves really helping out. Let's see, I want to heal up Kain and Anna. That should be good. Yeah, I gotta keep my HP topped off here. At least as much as possible. I mean, I do have those Trimates, but those are like for emergencies. How are you doing, Rudo? You know, I've got so many Trimates. Let's just use one of them on Rudo. He doesn't need it. But I would like to avoid dying in an ambush. Okay, so from here, we go left now. There's a whole bunch of Why can't I go left from there? But yeah, there's a whole bunch of staircases that go up and down and round and all that. Not terribly mazy, though, but this is one of the harder dungeons, as you saw last time. Okay, we are there, and we need to get to those stairs in the upper right. But we can't go between the statues there, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't touch them and expect them to come alive, like Armos statues or something like that. Doesn't work that way in this game. Unlike just about every other RPG in existence, where if there's a statue of a monster or something or other, it'll come alive and attack you, probably. Not this game, though. Probably wasn't a trope back then. Well, I guess they kind of had it a little bit. Music seems like one of the sound channels cut off. Well, I guess not anymore. I guess I was just imagining it. Never mind. Okay, so we got Mixed Dragon, Max Dragon, I don't know what that is. And, oh my god, it's a wizard or something. Okay, so let's see. Those guys, I don't think do too much special with the, well, however you pronounce the guy's name on the left there. But I do want to use a Snow Crown. And let's see, these guys are going to be really tough. Let's see, the dragon there, yeah, he's got a lot of attack power. So we really got to get faster than them as quickly as possible. And let's see, I'm going to have Rudo go after the dragon, I think. Yeah, because he has some fairly high defense. Not extraordinary, but good thing I healed up Rudo after the last battle, huh? Okay. So yeah, Rudo, just keep doing your thing. Probably need Rudo to attack, though, or heal himself. Well, at least you did your job. Yeah, Rudo normally has relatively low defense, or not defense, agility. I mean, he's probably average. He's not nearly as low as Kain or the other mages, but he's not like as fast as Anna or Sheer usually. But this time around, man, they, yeah, stats baseline really screwed me over. Well, they don't have a baseline. That's what screwed me over. let's see, after this, I think one more round of Color Scarves should do the job. Although I may want to just use the one, because Anna could use some healing. Yeah, why don't you start healing yourself? Kain, keep the agility flowing. And Rolf, you keep on using that storm gear like you always do. Man, I'm surprised it's taking me so long to get through this dungeon. I didn't think this one was that long, really. But, okay. Ow. Okay, we still need a little more agility there, so let's switch it up now. Let's get you healing yourself, and you keep going with the Color Scarves. And, yeah, Rolf and Rudo are good to go. Let's see, yeah, both these guys have over 200 HP. Holy cow. Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to kill these guys. Yes! Alright, got the healing in on time. Barely. But man, they're still a little faster than me? Okay. Let's see, Kain. Yeah, why don't you get another Color Scarf there? I'm tired of waiting for these guys waiting for you to get your healing in on time. Besides, they probably can't one-shot, or, well, two-shot you in one round anyway. Okay, now our agility's pretty good. Whew! Thank goodness I got those dual shields. If I put Rolf up front there, yeah, he wouldn't last long. Okay, so now we can do whatever we want. So yeah, this is basically how I deal with the tough enemies in the late game here. Just use Color Scarves. The battles take longer, but hey, it's a hell of a lot better than grinding for hours on end. So, but you can do whatever you want, viewers. If you love level grinding, hey, go nuts. I mean, I'm tolerant of level grinding. I just usually prefer to avoid it, if at all possible. Come up with some more creative ways of dealing with the enemies. I actually came up with the idea of using the Color Scarves myself. Usually I don't think about buffs and debuffs, and I was like, I got to this point in the game, in my second test run, and I was like, man, these guys are annihilating me, what can I do? And I was thinking to myself, like, if only there were an item that would let me get my turns faster. And I was like, wait a minute, wasn't there that one spell that was like that? And, well, lo and behold, that I figured out how to do that, so... Okay, so, let's see. We gotta keep going to the right. Kind of like the green dam area. We gotta go all the way around on the outside, or the outer rim of these dungeons. Oh, okay. I thought that statue was a little closer to the left there. But that works fine, too. Uh-oh, another new one. Well, there's a name to die for. Okay, so, Snow Crown. Yeah, I think I want to go with Color Scarves. This guy can be pretty tough. And, okay, Rudo. Get going. Ow! Well, that didn't work out so well. But anyway, yeah, nothing, too special about this guy, other than his high stats. I don't think he has any special attacks. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta have you heal yourself, even if we're gonna be slower than him. Let's see. He does not have very high defense at all. So, yeah, let's go with this. I think with the Snow Crown, Anna should be able to survive if he had hit her, but he didn't. So, we're okay. Yeah, this guy has over 300 HP. Holy cow. Okay, Kain was still using the Scarves. You keep on going with the Scarves. And, yep, let's go. Yeah, you gotta be pretty methodical for dealing with the enemies at this point in the game. Just take your time. No need to rush. Be prudent. Okay, yeah, I think we're good to go on the offense then. Why don't you heal yourself up, Anna? You can go on the offense. And Rolf, yeah, why don't you heal yourself up too? If I can. Or Anna could just get the job done. Great. Okay, well, those stairs up there, yeah, those are the ones we were looking for. Okay, we should be getting pretty close. Oh, well, we have a long walk to do, again. Oh, yeah, why don't we save so I don't get ambushed by, like, 3 Gloswords. Holy cow, that could have been bad. No, I just want to keep the same name. H.C. Bailey always stays the same with that. I would have come up with a more creative name for myself on YouTube, but by the time I felt that I had enough viewers to warrant that, everyone already knew me as H.C. Bailey, so it was like, oh, I'll just stick with that then. Oh well. But I suppose if it weren't for H.C. Bailey, we wouldn't have H.D. Bailey, or H.C. Santa, or any other names. Okay, well, we got the third variety of these guys, Shadow. Let's see. Wow, these guys they have the most HP of this family of enemies. And fortunately, I have pretty good my HP is pretty well tapped off for the start of the fight. So, let's do the usual, get our agility up, and I'm thinking about maybe having Rudo defend here. Yeah, let's do that. These guys are going to be around for a long time. And I gotta mitigate their damage as much as possible. Good thing I had him defend. Man, he might have died there if I didn't do that. But now we got the, what is it? The Snow Crown going, so that should help out a lot. Okay, yeah, just heal yourself there. Let's go with that, and keep getting our agility up. Fortunately, they didn't hit, Kain, and because he's pretty slow, he wouldn't be able to heal himself quickly enough yet. But, alright, we're doing pretty good. Let's see, once again, same thing with the other guys of this family. No special abilities, they just have a lot more attack power than the other two that we've met up with before. Okay, Rudo, heal yourself. Rolf, let's heal... Where is it? Yeah, let's heal Kain just a little bit. And, okay, Rudo, yeah, I want you to heal yourself. Kain and Anna, keep boosting that agility. Keep doing your thing. These guys have well over 300 HP, more than even Mr. Death there. Okay, well, we're not doing too bad. Though Kain still needs to heal up a bit. Okay, let's have Rudo join the offense. Rolf, let's see, you go where? Storm Gear. Okay, Anna, keep on boosting our agility. We're almost tapped off there. And get a good Aegis heal going. Yeah, I just realized Aegis and Garez are almost a, what's the word for that? Anagram of each other? Not quite, but they share a lot of the same letters. Haha. Wow, that Snow Crown is really helping out. Okay, you gotta heal yourself. Same thing with Kain. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good there. So let's have Anna join the offense, and Rolf, you keep going with that Storm Gear there. I wouldn't even bother casting, like, Gazan or something like that. We got Storm Gear to cover all that stuff for us. But it is going to take a while to kill all these guys. Yeah, this is part of the game where the enemies just take forever to kill. Ow! Quit it. Okay, Kain. Yeah, I've already got you healing. Do I? I better make sure. I better make sure I don't forget. Okay, yeah, we need to heal you up. And Rudo, go back in the offense there. Yeah, this is where Anna really shines, dealing with these kinds of enemies. Just large groups, bio-monsters. I don't know if these guys are actually biological. I mean, I know that's what the data says in the game, but, I mean, they're just like a creature of the night or something. I don't know. Yeah, Anna's defense kind of sucks. Oh well. We'll deal with that eventually. Well, actually, no, we won't. She's pretty much got all the best armor I can get for her. I think there's like a Neimet or something that we could get for her, but I'm not gonna equip her with that. I mean, she's got to go on the offense. That's what she does. That's her job. Ow. Well, at least we're keeping up with the healing. But, yeah, I'm gonna need Anna and Kain to keep healing themselves. Yeah, let's just keep going with this. Fortunately, most enemies at this point in the game, most of them don't have this much HP. Like, of the enemies I've seen so far that have that kind of HP... Oh, man. Wow, Kain. But yeah, I mean, there's... Well, let me get my commands going first. Kain, keep healing yourself, yeah. But yeah, like, Gloswords, Mr. Death, and Shadows, those are the only ones that have over 300 HP. Darkside is pretty close to 300, but everyone else is like either in the low 200s or the high 100s HP. So we'll be fine. Okay, Rolf, heal yourself. Maybe I'm playing it a bit too conservatively with how I'm handling these guys, but, well, I'm a little paranoid after last night's fiasco. Or, well, yesterday. Alright, go Rudo. Let's see, how are we doing here? Heal up Rudo and Rolf. Okay. Just get you two topped off there. And one for you. Is that Kain's max HP? Oh, it is. Huh. Okay. His defense still is totally worth it. And now we just go through this little passage here. Okay, we got that. And I think this is the last chest. Yes, it is. Alright. The Ney helmet, or Neimet. So, I don't know why the legendary gear has Ney's name in the name of the equipment. You got me on that one, viewers. I don't think they ever explained that. But whatever, we got it all. Hooray! Okay, so we want to get that helmet to Rolf. Let me see, can I give a Trimate to someone else temporarily? Yeah, let's do that. And I think Kain got the... No, Rudo got it. Okay, we'll give it to Rolf then. Let's see how that does on the defense there. Let's see. Well, I'm going to have to take it off soon anyway, but... 227. How does that compare to Kain? You know, I'm going to put Rolf back in the front position there. Or at least in the front too, because he has almost as much defense and more HP. So we'll go with that then. But where are we going to go to find the next pieces of legendary equipment? Find out next time on Let's Play Phantasy Star 2. This is HG Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.